Sorry, are you waiting for me to speak?
Well, you're hosting.
Okay. I'm sorry, I started enjoying myself.
Well, stop it. You're not here to enjoy
You
yourself.
said to enjoy yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
You literally just told us to
Yeah,
enjoy
because
Well, forget that. Stop enjoying yourselves and get on with it.
Welcome to the Everything's Fine, probably National Cat Awards special with Jim, Shelley, and Stu. This is our special coverage of the awards that was organised by Cats Protection, and the winners were announced this week. So, claws have been clipped, worms have been treated, and bums have been licked clean. The cats are also looking very glamorous. Thank you for joining me this evening, both of you. And may I say how beautiful you are
oh,
looking.
thanks.
Thank you. Who are you wearing tonight, Stu?
Yeah, I've got my tuxedo on in honor of my tuxedo cat. So how do you think I look?
I think you look gorgeous. You look like a young Roger Moore.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. And what about you, Jim? You've gone for the white tuxedo tonight. That's quite a bold choice.
Well, I thought everyone goes for the black tie and tails, don't they? But not me.
No, well, you do stand out. Matches your eyes. Nice touch.
Shelley.
Wow,
Shelley.
stunning with the backless dress. Amazing.
It did have a back, but it was too small. I can't do it up.
Fair enough. And is that your everyday tiara, or is it just a special weekend one?
No, this is actually my special tiara because this is a very special occasion.
Yeah.
So
It is.
I have also seen some of the cats on the red carpet, and I spoke to my cat Boop this evening, and
Yeah.
she is wearing a beautiful tawty gown by Histian Dior.
Right, yeah, see what you did there. Amazing. Good one. It's going to be quite the night, isn't it? Quite the night.
It really is. Yeah, tonight we've decided to revisit something that I spoke about a few months ago when I actually decided to cover the fact that the Cats Protection had organised the National Cats Awards. They had all the nominees, and I spoke about some of the stories from Cats Protection. And then it was this week, it was on Wednesday, they announced the winners. So we could not let that go by without talking about it.
So,
We absolutely could not.
Jim, I believe that you spent some time speaking to one of the organisers, Sahir White, today.
I did. I spoke to Sahir. Thanks to him for giving up some time to speak to us. One of the first things we talked about is what the Cat Awards are and where they came from. And this is what Sahir had to say.
So it came about in as far back as 2003, actually, because we have thousands of cats in care, cats protection. For every one cat we help, there are many more out there that need our help. Therefore, want to find homes for as many of our wanted cats as we can. And we do that by promoting the benefits of cats in terms of what they bring to us and how they improve our lives. So in 2003, we set them up as the Rescue Cat Awards. So at that time, it was just about cats that were adopted from animal charities like ourselves. But in 2012, we made a decision to change from Rescue Cat Awards to National Cat Awards because it helps to increase the profile. And I think there's something much more special about being the UK's number one cat. And also as well because then it opens it up to cats from a range of backgrounds, because really that's not what's important. What's really important here is what cats bring to our lives. And we've done a lot of research which shows that cats are brilliant for young children because they actually help them to socialize better. They help to give them a sense of responsibility because they start to learn about caring for a pet. We find that. We also find that for people with very busy working lives, cats are very important because just stroking a cat has been shown to lower blood pressure. It's been shown to reduce stress. So it's a very, very, a lovely pet to have. And for people who are perhaps elderly, cats are very important because they provide a sense of routine, particularly for any people who have been recently bereaved or feeling isolated. Cats can be a lovely companion. And so we just realised that cats fit into so many different lifestyles, so many different walks of life, that really needs to be celebrated and brought to public awareness.
So the event was the biggest evening in the cat calendar, and we have seen some extraordinary cats in the running who do far more than sitting by a half-full bowl of cat food demanding to be fed. The categories are incredible cats, family cats, connected cats, and senior cats. Following us running through the categories and letting you know who was the winner of each one, we will also be able to announce the overall winner of the Cat of the Year 2025. But before we go on to that, just to let you know that this year's Vet of the Year was also announced at the awards, who was chosen by a panel of cat experts. This was awarded to Joanna Szymanska. I hope I've said that right. Szymanska?
You're looking at it as if we would know. Yes, why not?
Anyway,
Why
well,
not?
well done.
Well, Joanna.
Hooray! Whoa.
Yeah, she won a £200 voucher.
Well done, Joanna.
Well done, Joanna. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, and you were going to talk about our first category, weren't you? Which was, I've already forgotten.
Was it by any chance?
Incredible cat.
Well, you know what? I could, but I'm going to leave this again to Sahir because he knows an awful lot more about this than I do.
We also had a winner of the Incredible Cats category, and that's a black cat called Void. So Void's owner, Laura Welsh, she has quite a serious heart condition, and she suffers these episodes of quite terrible pain, dizziness, possible fainting. And Void seems to be able to uncannily sense when Laura is about to suffer these episodes. And so what he'll do is, if Laura's up and about, he'll go and alert her, he'll tap her with his paw, he'll get a little bit agitated. If she's already lying down, he'll kind of climb onto her chest and start, gently patting her face. And that gives her the warning that she's about to suffer an episode, and therefore she's able to do things like get her family to come and help her, let her carers know, take whatever medication she needs to be taking. Now, without her cat being there, she wouldn't know these episodes are about to happen, but it's because Void uncannily senses them that it makes such a difference. And so therefore you've got another story there which kind of shows the other side, the more serious side of how cats can help.
I just want to say well done to Void.
Yes, brilliant story.
For winning the Incredible Cat category.
Incredible cat.
And Void, that is an amazing name for a black cat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's super cool. Super cool.
I bet the other cats are jealous.
I would be.
I'd
like a
I
name.
talk about the Void all the time. If I can't find my black cat Gigi, I'm always like, he's gone to the Void.
Speaking of cool names, right? I once worked with this guy called Benito Tranquillo, and I've always been immensely jealous. I think I would like to be Benito Tranquillo.
It's a great name. It's exotic, isn't it?
Pretty exotic.
Yeah.
And I think Void could be the Benito Tranquillo of the cat world.
I had a dental hygienist called Fabio.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I mean, he was Spanish, though, in all fairness. So that's quite a normal name in Spain, isn't it?
But then one time on a training course, I had a girl by the name of Iona Weenie. The swings and roundabouts. What's our next category, Shelley?
So the next category was actually, I don't know. I'm thrown.
Was it by any chance Connected Cats?
It was Connected Cats. Yes. Who was going to talk about our Connected Cats?
Well, I'm going to jump in here to talk about Connected Cats.
Jump in, Stu.
So, what do you know about the category of Connected Cats?
Well, can you start telling me what are they connected to?
The community.
The community.
So let me tell you about a few of some of the nominees. So we're going to start with Fizz.
Fizz, that's another great name.
So Fizz has brought the community in Wales of Llandrindod. That's the correct pronunciation, I think you find, by wandering around the local supermarket, the school, the care home, heritage centre and bowling club. Residents regularly post about his antics on Facebook. He's even appeared on stage at the local theatre and has his own chair at the Samaritans charity shop.
Well, there's lovely.
Doesn't he sound like a character?
I like him already.
I like
Fizz,
him.
That is another great name.
Another great name. So let me
Is
tell you about
Fizz
another
an
nominee here. Can
Another
I?
nominee? Yeah.
Sorry,
So I
what
was
you're
just
going to
going to
say,
say, is
Shelley?
Fizz an orange cat by
Yeah,
any
I can
chance?
describe him. Yeah,
That sounds like very orange cat behaviour.
he is an orange cat.
Super
And
confident.
we'll share some links afterwards on our usual socials, and you can have a lovely look at Fizz. So
What else have we got, Stu?
the next nomination is Callie, and Callie spreads joy across the world, no less.
The whole world.
Yes,
Good
with
work.
121,000 followers on social media. Her cute, positive, and funny posts attracts millions of views, and her fans often comment that she immediately cheers them up. She regularly checks in with her followers to make sure they are doing okay. She's a kind and caring online cat in a caring and online community.
Fantastic.
But there is one more, Jim. Kiki.
Now, Kiki, I happen to know a little bit about.
Okay.
Because my friend Sahir told me a little bit about Kiki earlier. Would you like to hear what you had to say?
Well, I was going to do this bit.
Well, you're not anymore.
My favourite is a finalist called Kiki from Glasgow. What Kiki does is she is the best friend to a young boy called Sonny, and so much so that she walks him to school. She waits in the playground all day while he's in lessons.
Really?
Then she meets him at the gate and she walks him home again.
Oh,
And we saw this amazing video of this whole story being played out, And Kiki does it every school day. Apparently, Sonny's mum Michelle said Kiki is at an absolute loss during the school holidays because she goes to the
That's
school.
that routine gone.
There's no one there. She's so disappointed. But during term time, she goes with Sonny to the school, and of course, all of the other kids at the school got to know Kiki, so she's kind of become adopted as kind of the school pet. She basically got a certificate from the school headmistress for her 100% attendance, 100% punctuality, but also as well, because Kiki visits so often, all of the kids started saying they wanted to know more about cats. So they started getting more educational talks into the school about cats, cat welfare, how to look after pets. So they have a whole school community that's come together because of cats and are learning more about them, all because of this one cat called Kiki. And I think that was a really nice, fun story. I think that was a really good one.
So that's here on that one. So that was our nominees. So Stu, who won the Connected Cat?
Oh, can Sahir not help you there at the moment?
Well, I mean, he did.
Oh, do you not tell you?
But we would like to hear it from you.
Well, if you want to ask Sahir.
It was Fizz. Fizz won.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you then.
Yes, please, Stu. Would you mind?
It was Fizz.
Was it Fizz?
Yes.
Wow. Well done, Fizz. Well done, Fizz. We love it.
Well, this is quite the night, isn't it? I'm having an amazing time.
Yeah.
Would you like me pick and mix catnip, Jim?
Not if your fingers have been all over them.
Oh, right. Okay.
What is our
I've
next?
got my own Fizz.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, I've had plenty
my
of
little
catnip
baby
tonight.
shambles.
Yeah.
What's our next category, Shelley?
The next category. I'm going to be clever.
Yeah, that didn't work so well, did it? That one.
Family cats.
No. Okay.
Family cats.
Family cats. Now we're talking.
Okay, so there were, as always, there were 3 finalists, 1 winner out of that category.
This is super exciting, isn't it?
So there was Nogli. Well, I hope I'm. Yeah,
Is it Mitzi?
No. There's no. There's Nogli. Am I on the right category?
No.
Yes, I am.
I thought we were doing senior cats.
Throw me off.
No, we're doing family cats.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you are on the right category.
Thank you.
It's all right. It's a pleasure. I'll
This is why we don't get invited to awards ceremonies.
Should have done this live, shouldn't we?
So Nogli, who I do believe is another orange cat, doing very well, aren't they, at the Cat Awards, and has transformed the lives of his family, bringing joy to his owner, Namdir's 90-year-old mother, who's living with dementia. Since his arrival, His gentle companionship, playful spirit, and unwavering love has had a comforting and therapeutic effect, bringing warmth and laughter into the home. He's not just a pet, he's family. Oh, I mean, that is, well, we spoke about therapy animals a few times, haven't we? So that absolutely makes sense. And there was also Rocky, and he was picked by Thomas to be the family's cat in 2017, and since then they have formed a very close bond. Mum, who I'm guessing is Thomas's mum, because sorry, we don't have all the background, said it's like Rocky knows Thomas is the one who picked him. Rocky loves being involved in family life, joining it in meal times and sitting among flowers while Abby works from home as a florist. Oh, yeah, they do like to get in the way.
I quite enjoy just sitting around while other people work as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm with Rocky all the way.
Yeah, I like to sit in flower beds and watch people work as well. Also,
Yeah, I was going to get one of
Please have
those.
spoken to you about that.
Yeah, I want to get one of those little desk beds for Boop because
Yeah.
she's always getting in the way when I'm trying to work from home.
I
So,
fancy getting one of those for myself.
Yeah.
and then the winner of the category
Oh, here
we get to the business end.
Here we go. This is the
Here-
business end. More,
was magic.
more catnip, Jim.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Well, I'm loaded now. Let's listen to the winner.
Sorry, I already announced it. I didn't let you finish having your little catnip snackies.
No, that's all right. Go on.
Yeah.
Let me announce it again because I have a feeling we just talked over you.
Yeah.
Yes, so the winner for the family cat category was Magic. And Magic
Hooray!
you'll like this, Stu. Magic is a little tuxedo cat.
Yes, they're the best. They're the
Yeah.
best.
So Magic is always dressed for an award ceremony at all
Always.
times.
Form ready.
And
Very
Magic has been a constant source of support for John following the loss of his fiance.
Oh no.
Oh
No, well,
wow. Oh no.
good-
So cats
good for
during
you,
times
Magic.
of grief and pain, they are
Mm,
definitely very soothing and lovely to
Mm.
have around. So,
mm,
but Lara and John actually both got Magic together in
mm,
2019. Oh, and she passed away from COVID. So she passed away in
Mm.
2020. Oh, that's really sad.
Mm.
But Magic and John have formed an unbreakable bond, and Magic is helping John through his grief.
Wow, well, that's an amazing story. It's hard, isn't it? So our love to John and to Magic. So I think we've only got one category left now. Before we get on to that, let's just hear from Zahir again about how the award ceremony itself went.
It was an absolutely wonderful evening. It was a wonderful celebration of cats and the role they play in our lives. We had over 180 cat lovers in the room. That included our lovely finalists and their families. It included members of the media who were very grateful to, for coming along to support the awards. We had a lot of cat loving celebrities. We had people that were interested in sponsoring and helping cats protections work in the future. It was just a wonderful evening and a lovely way to celebrate the kind of role that cats play in our lives.
Well, quite the night still. This is exciting. What's the next category, Shelley?
The next category has just got one of my personally favourite cats in it. So adorable. I feel like I'm in a little sort of cat lady heaven at the moment.
I thought that was where you live most of your life, to be fair.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a heaven because I have to go to work.
Okay.
If I didn't have to work, it would definitely be a heaven. If I could just stay home with the cats all day, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
The final category of the night was for senior cat. Cats are just so cute when they're old. So the nominees were Mitzi, and this is actually the cat who drew my attention to this because Mitzi is from Norfolk and she was in the local news. Yeah, so she's the one whose owner Georgina had her nominated because she actually helped her discover that she had breast cancer.
Oh, didn't you tell us about Mitzi before?
Yes, I did.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember this story.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It was
Yeah.
actually, yeah, it was Mitzi's story in our local newspaper about being nominated
That brought
that,
all this
that
up.
drew my
Yeah.
attention to
So this is
the.
basically, this show is all Mitzi's doing.
Yeah, it is. It is all Mitzi's doing.
Wow.
And yeah,
Congratulations to Mitzi for inspiring a whole podcast.
yeah. So Mitzi's a very intuitive cat because she started snuggling into Georgina's armpit, which she didn't usually do. And then after she started doing that for a while, that was when she discovered that she had breast cancer on that side. But then also she'd been snuggling into her tummy before, and then she found out that she was pregnant. So Mitzi has a
knows.
gift. And then there is Panzir. So Panzir was a huge support to Joanne since her family when they got him, and he provided lots of snuggles through her pregnancy and through her morning sickness, and kept her husband company at home as well during the post-birth hospital stay. So he is now also a very good big brother, and Panzir is 17.
Oh yeah, I can see the picture as well. Another black cat as well. My favourite.
Yeah. So yeah, Mitzi's 15, Panzir is 17.
Oh.
And the winner of the overall category,
Oh, this is super exciting.
yeah, was
Yes.
Carrot.
Carrot. What a great name. I'm
Yeah.
guessing this is an orange cat again, is it?
Yeah. When
Imagine so.
do you think that, perhaps right now at this moment we could play a little bit of Glenn Miller or something
Or
for
in the mood?
for the elderly babies?
Okay.
Yeah, because that's
Right.
the kind of thing that elderly babies like.
Okay.
So
Glenn Miller.
Carrot was the saddest cat in the shelter.
Was he?
Yeah, she.
Why?
Well, because I think she was just sort of being left in the shelter because she was old.
Okay.
But then she was found by Charlotte and Rob, and they adopted her when she was 12 years old.
Well done, Charlotte and Rob.
She
Good
is
for
now
you.
21.
Wow, that's super old for a cat.
That is a super, super old age. A Carrot is another orange cat. So she is an orange elderly baby.
Yeah.
And she loves to be part of the action and is always assisting Rob in his garage. So and she joins in with dinner parties, which I can imagine. But yeah, cats do like to crash a dinner party.
Yeah,
they certainly do.
How do you think Rob? How do you think Carrot assists Rob in the garage? What kind of things do you think?
I think she passes him spanners and stuff.
Oh, that's a nice image, isn't it?
Yeah. But Carrot is just so good. They're all really gorgeous. Oh, they're little elderly baby faces.
Well, congratulations to Carrot.
Absolutely. So that's all of our categories. Is that correct?
Yes, there were 4 categories.
I believe, if I've understood this competition correctly, that out of those category winners, the Cat of the Year 2025 is voted for, and basically, yeah, we have an overall winner.
Yes.
That's exciting. How do we find this out? How do we find out who's won?
Well, shall we return to Zahir and give him the honour of telling us who the Cat of the Year 2025
is? Let's do that.
Well, there's something special and something outstanding about every cat, and it's really interesting because if you look at some of the stories that we had this year, it really kind of illustrates that. So our overall winner, the National Cat of the Year for 2025, is a cat called Fizz, and you're going to have to just bear with me because I'm going to try and get the town name right. Fizz lives in a town called Llandrindwells in Wales, and he won because he is a wanderer cat. He goes out every morning and he visits the whole town. He goes to the theatre, he goes to the cinema, he goes to the gym. There's a couple of lovely stories that the owner told us. So one of them is that the International Bowls Association tournament is held in that town every year. And there was an instance last year, I think it was, where Ireland were playing Wales in the semi-final. You had about 400 people there watching it. Anyway, Fizz, because Fizz thinks he owns the place, walked straight onto the bowling green and they and stopped the tournament. And actually, the organisers were lovely about it. And they've now got a rule that if Fizz goes onto the the pitch at the bowls tournament, the game is to be stopped. It's now they've got it as a rule. He also went to the Caleb Cooper from
Oh yes.
Parks's Farm.
Hmm.
Okay, so he was doing a show in the town. Fizz got in through the back door, got up onto the stage, and interrupted Caleb Cooper's show. And Caleb Cooper took it all in very good spirits, and he put Fizz on his lap, and he talked about cats and everything. I mean, Fizz is such a character. He's known so well around the town. He brings so much joy and delight to everyone, and he was a very worthy winner of the National Cat Award.
Amazing. Can you just remind me
What are you doing there, Shelley?
she's celebrating?
I was doing like showbiz movie music.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
I liked it. I liked it.
Thank you.
So can you just remind us which category Fizz was in? So from memory, was that the connected cat category?
Yes, yeah. Fizz was the connected cat who is a big part of his community and basically turns up everywhere.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to Fizz and to all of the nominees and all of the finalists of the Cat Awards 2020.
Oh, it's been brilliant, isn't it?
It's been fabulous.
I can't wait for next year.
Well,
I am actually really into this now. I'm so invested in Cat Awards.
Yeah.
so I expect you would both like to know how to nominate your cats
Yeah.
for next year's
defo
awards.
How do we do that?
So we hold a call for entries. We held that at the start of this year, and we promoted quite vigorously. And we invited people to come to our website and to tell us their cat story and to submit a photo. We got over 1,400 entries. A wonderful thanks to all the owners out there who submitted an entry for their cat. And then we began that really busy process of shortlisting them, so that we ended up with 12 cats across 4 categories. We published the stories of those cats and the photos and the wonderful videos that we put together, and got the public to vote for their favourites. So basically 23,000 cat lovers across the country voted across these 12 finalists for their favourites, and that's how we decided the winners. And it's then kept a closely guarded secret until the big night. So when we got to the big night on Wednesday at number 1 Marylebone, all those finalists turned up and no one knew who had won. So wonderful.
So if I thought my cat could be a potential award winner, I just need to go to the site at the start of next year and nominate them.
Yes, we make the decision of on doing the next year's awards. We make that decision on a yearly basis. So at the moment, we're just ahead of that decision about holding it next year. But assuming we go ahead, yes, absolutely. You go to our website, which is cats.org.uk, and the National Cat Awards will be signposted on that homepage quite clearly. So you can then go to that section of the site and nominate your cat.
So there you have it. That is how you nominate your cat, assuming there is a Cat Awards 2026, which a decision is pending on very, very shortly. Marvellous. Well,
would you nominate one of your cats?
I don't know what I would nominate them for. One of them just sleeps basically all of the time, and the other one I see more of if I pop out, like for a run or down the shops or something like that, than I see the entire rest of the time. So I don't know.
So they maybe the one you see out is the connected cat because they're out in the community all the time.
The most community-centered thing she's done, right? This is absolutely true. One day when I was at work, Joe rang me and said, "Did you put a mouse trap in the drive?" I said, no, of course not. Why would I have done that? She said, well, there's one there with a dead mouse in it. So we were a bit puzzled by this. Anyway, it turns out that it belonged to a guy who lived just down the road. He was puzzled by the fact that one of his mouse traps had disappeared. And our female cat, Ella, had brought home her prize. Didn't bother to hunt down and find a mouse. She found one already dead in a trap, dragged the mouse and the trap back, tried to get it through the flap and failed. So just left it in the drive for us to find. And that's her way of bringing the community together. Because certainly, we did end up talking to one of our neighbours, but we never told him that we'd thrown his mouse trap away because we didn't know.
She sounds like my kind of cat. That's the sort of thing I would do if I was a cat.
Yeah.
Do you know,
I mean, it's a weird mix of both being incredibly lazy because she didn't bother to, but the effort
Yeah.
to drag a mousetrap back was quite impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. So you wanted a mouse, here's a mouse. You didn't ask me how to get it or what state you wanted it
I
in.
want a mouse.
Well, they think you do. Cats think that. That's their kind of way of saying thank you very much.
Yeah.
You always get me food.
There's
I
something-
didn't know till I was reading an article the other day. When you go out, cats actually think you're out hunting. That's what they think.
how do they know that?
Well, that was what I read in a study. That's the view.
One thing I read in the studies, what I thought was really interesting, is that cats just think that humans are really incompetent cats.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why they bring you mice.
Oh,
right?
They
I
can't
thought
recognise
cats-
something we're particularly different, so they just think we're rubbish versions of them.
I thought cats did know we were different because they've adapted the way they communicate to communicate with us.
Yes, because they only meow for us, don't they?
Yeah, which I really like that fact. I love that they have their own little language just
Yeah.
for us.
Did you know the meow? They if there's babies in the house, they match the frequency of a baby crying
Yeah.
because they've worked out that
The way
with
to manipulate it.
yeah, that's
No, I know. I mean, I've noticed more and more
Yeah.
stuff about my cat that's quite fake.
yeah.
But anyway, we've digressed.
But they're lovable, aren't they?
We've digressed a fair way away from the fact that these lovable animals. I'm probably going to have to cut pretty much all of this.
So what about
Oh,
what about you, Shelley? Would you nominate any of your cats for next year? What kind of traits do they have?
I think actually I'm really lucky. My cats are all lovely. I mean, they can be little jerks because they are cats, but that kind of makes me laugh as well. The things that they do, like the things they do to get what they want or to get my attention. Like one of them, she'll start having she'll have zoomies around the flat about 4 o'clock in the morning. But that's funny. The noises that she makes are so funny. She's like, wow, 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 wow. And there's another one, he'll sit on me and he'll start like smacking me across the forehead with his paw, but I just think it's quite cute in a way. So
One of my cats has started making the creepiest noise.
Yeah.
It's it sounds a bit like a child,
Yeah.
but like a toddler.
Yeah. Could you do that for us?
No, I can't possibly imitate it. But the point at which they do it, it sounds like there is a toddler in the next room.
Whoa.
And it's incredibly creepy.
That's creepy, that is,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
The first time
it's
he did
actually a
it,
Victorian ghost toddler.
really freaked me out.
Yeah.
What the hell? So I thought, well, maybe there's a window opening next door's kids out, right? But no, it's him doing it. And I wonder, what is that? Where has that come from? So it may well be that my cat, Sebastian, is now auditioning for roles in horror films.
Well, aren't they great cats? Hours of entertainment. They're good companions, aren't they? Despite everything, we love them, don't we?
And their fur smells like comfort and home.
Yeah,
they do.
I
think it would be appropriate for us to finish this one off by acknowledging the great work done by Cat Protection and thank them for everything that they do.
Yes, definitely.
So I'd like to do the last word again to Sahir to tell you how you can get involved with Cat Protection, and we will be back next week with another edition of Everything's Fine, probably.
If people want to help Cats Protection, the simplest thing to do is go to our website, which is cats.org.uk. You can get involved in a number of ways. You can adopt a cat, and we have a facility on our website where if you just put in your postcode, you can see all the cats available for adoption in your area. Very quick, very easy. You can also become a volunteer. 90% of our work across the country is carried out by extremely committed, extremely passionate volunteers who look after cats at their own homes and raise money to be able to fund their adoption. And you can join as a volunteer, join one of our very dedicated branches. And there is something for everyone in the branch because they have all sorts of tasks, whether it's hands-on cat care, whether it's doing the publicity, whether it's helping with the fundraising, whether it's taking cats to and from the vet. There is literally something for everyone there. So you can also find out more about volunteering opportunities And I think also as well, like I was talking about earlier with Kiki and the kind of educational element, we have a very strong education team here who are more than happy to go out and give talks to schools and community groups about cat welfare. So again, if you go to our website, you can find out how to book a talk if you're interested in hearing more about that. So there's lots and lots of ways to get involved. And I think go to cats.org.uk and you can read about all of this information.